Good morning, thriving warriors, and those who wish they were. It is Sunday, March 26th. It's 6:28 in the morning. It's 39 degrees. And the low today is 32 to 58. Okay, so a 26 degree temperature swing. All righty then. So here we are, Department of Career Services, where our goal is simple: to help you get from point A to point B on your journey. Where point B is better, your journey is a journey to successful. And like all journeys, that means it's not a sprint. It's not a sprint. It still feels like it's back a little bit. It's not a sprint. It's not a, there we go. Not a sprint, not a marathon. It is a daily, continuous thing, as much as you want. It's never, not an ever ending, but it's a 100-year thing where you get out of it what you put into it. That reminds me. Okay, note from today's video. All right, so this is how we do it. We do it through a bunch of breadcrumbs that we leave along your path. All you have to do is go to the next breadcrumb, pick it up. This is the first breadcrumb, this podcast. But however, the real breadcrumbs are in the description down below. There's like 14, and they're very powerful. Starting with the link to our online course, A Neuroscience-Oriented Approach to Success, which helps you identify the answer to two questions. Who am I, and why do I behave the way I do? So good morning, Charlene. Good morning, Diana. Who am I? Why do I behave as I do? If you answer those two questions, the journey is going to be much better for you. More excitement, more adventure, less boredom, less ennui, less danger. Well, maybe not less danger, more adventure. So we have a link to the motivational video, which I watched, which again was particularly good today. We have a link to Jordan Peterson, Daily Stoic, Inc. Magazine, Baraka Church, Jack Rowland, David Goggins. We have a link to Seth Godin, plus the transcript of his daily blog post. We have a list of the services we provide our members: housing, clothing, food, hygiene, transportation, skills training, foundational employment, and what? Career planning. All here for you. All you need to do is pick up the breadcrumbs and go forward, as Charlene and Diana are, and others. But these two, the others are involved. These two are committed. More about that later. All right, so that's what we do. We're 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes in. Now's the time to really get started. So we need to strap on our proverbial seatbelt, our metaphorical virtual seatbelt. Get our pen, paper, because if we don't remember it, it's not much value. This isn't about inspiration. It's about learning. It's about taking what we are inspired to do, the release of neurotransmitters, turn them into action. So next step, coffee. One of my coffee mugs was broken. Mr. Nobody did it. So now I have this one, Smith Center. I like the shape. I like the shape. Good cracker. What? All right, next breadcrumb. It's simple. You want to get from point A to point B. It's simple. Our theme of the day is this ain't for the weak. That's out of the motivational video today. This ain't for the weak. You have a lot of pressure pulling you back. An example was a rubber band. This is a rubber band. This is your life. This is you. This is the people holding you back. One of two things going to happen. Either it's going to pull you back, or you are going to, the rubber band is going to snap. Ow, that hurt. But then you have more rubber bands. There's your mother, your family, your friends. Everyone else is your job. Everything else is pulling. It gets really hard to move forward in that circumstance, so we don't make progress. But if you deconstruct them one at a time, get your sister on board, get your mother on board, get your dad on board, get your friends on board, get these on board. And now it's easy to let go of the rubber band. It's now easy for you to move off into a better future. Okay, another great meme. What is a meme, Diana? Another great meme from today's motivational video was, think about your success formula this way. You work 40 hours a week to survive, and everything over that is for success. Now, this doesn't really, well, yeah, it does apply to Charlene, though she can't work at the bread place for 40 hours a week. She can't, her requirement is she can't work over 40 hours a week doing stuff like that. But you work 40 hours a week to survive. Everything over that is for success. So if you don't work for anything over, you don't work over 40 hours a week, you're not going to be successful. You're going to stay in survival mode. Okay, cool. Great. Theme, meme. Okay. Our attitude of gratitude. This is where we write down, I'm so happy and grateful now that blank. What are you happy and grateful for now? Take a sip of your coffee, ask your brain, what am I so happy and grateful for? Well, I'll tell you what I'm happy and grateful for. Well, yesterday was the first day I got to go in as a chaplain, assistant chaplain, whatever, minister into the jail. Right. Yes. We didn't disclose it beforehand because of the haters. Okay, so haters, now it's time for you to call the jail. Say, why the heck is this guy? How could you let this guy in? You let the fox in the hen house. Okay, now you can go and call them and have it over. But I'll tell you, for the people we met, which was 22% of the people in the North Nye County Jail. Aha! Aha! 22% of the people in the North Nye County Jail, 4 groups of people. The chaplain and I were there, drove up at 8 o'clock in the morning, returned by 6 p.m. 4 groups of people, 3 men, 2 women. It was a very good day for me, and hopefully we brought some value to the lives of the people there. So, okay, haters, go ahead, start calling the jail. Start calling, saying, we don't want this guy. He's a bad guy. All right. Enough gloating. I'm happy and grateful for that. TED Talk. Okay, today is the end of week 4, the end of our 4-week cycle. Neuroscience-oriented approach to success. And today we finish off with the commencement address from David Foster Wallace, This is Water. And you need to watch this several times. You need to watch it several times to really get it, because every time you watch it, there's more. This is a great American author. Put a lot. If you look at the backstory of this, he put a lot. He put a lot into creating this, and it has gone down in history. It's one of the great commencement addresses of all time. We have it here for you. Okay, 10 minutes in. Seth Godin. The Hegel locus lesson. Hegelocus lesson. More than 2,000 years ago, an actor in Greece botched a line in a play. In an inflection error, he said weasel when he meant to say calm sea. We ride upon the weasel. What? No, we ride upon the calm sea. As a result, he was mocked by Sanirian, and then Astrophanes and others. He never worked again. The lesson might be that one innocent slip and you're doomed. The real lesson might be that in the history of his profession, one in which millions of people have stood up and said billions of words, this is the only time that's ever happened. Wow, amazing. Simply amazing. All right, voices are extra. Okay, today's Aesop's fable, the sheep and the pig. This is a good one. This is also a good one. Oh, that was off camera. This is a good one because there's something similar in venture capital that has to do with ham and eggs. More on that later. The sheep and the pig. One day a shepherd discovered a fat pig in the meadow where his sheep were pastured. He very quickly captured the porker, which squealed at the top of its voice the moment the shepherd laid hands on it. You would have thought to hear the loud squealing the pig would be cruelly hurt, but in spite of its squeals and struggles to escape, the shepherd tucked his pig under his arm and started off to the butcher's in the marketplace. The sheep in the pasture were much astonished and amused at the pig's behavior and followed the shepherd and his charge to the pasture gate. "What makes you squeal like that?" asked one of the sheep. "The shepherd often catches and carries one of us off, but we should feel much ashamed to make such a terrible fuss about it like you do." "That is all very well," replied the pig with a squeal and a frantic kick. "When he catches you, he's only after your wool, but he wants my bacon. Gree! It's easy to be brave when there is no danger." That's the moral from Aesop. It's easy to be brave when there's no danger. But I say to you, it's easy to be wrong. It takes skill to be right. Truth, like a hammer, can be used to make things or break things. People who are sloppy with hammers break things. It takes a lot of skill to use a hammer to make things. That's why they're called journeymen. It takes a lot of skill to use tools to make things. Truth is a tool. Don't use it as a weapon. It's far easier to break things. The sheep were wrong about the reason for the squealing and probably didn't believe the pig. Okay, it's easy to be wrong. They saw a pig getting taken away. They assumed it was for the same reason they were being taken away, which was for their wool. But one look at the pig, they would have noticed, oh, wait, that pig don't have no wool. And you know what? We never ever see a pig come back. It's easy to be wrong. The sheep were wrong about the reason for the squealing and probably didn't believe the pig anyway. Here's another example where one side is involved, the sheep for wool, they're involved, but the pig is committed. The other one is committed. You can be involved, you can be committed. Okay, cool. Today's prayer, this is Sunday, the fifth Sunday in Lent. I can't quickly get to the gospel. Maybe I can. People don't realize what time it is. They're already starting to come. Oops. Maybe they'll notice I'm talking. Probably not. Okay, this is John 11, 1 to 45. So this is the prayer from today's gospel. Jesus of the resurrection and life, who raised Lazarus, care for our beloved friends, colleagues, and family who have left us. Let us live with the hope that we will be resurrected and meet them on your day. Amen. All right, winding it up. We're down to the last few things. Table. Imagine you're a craftsman building a table. Upon the table, you'll place the accomplishments of your life. The table has 4 legs. 4 legs to the table. Learning, mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Focus on each of those every day. Diana, you're up next. Okay, Diana gets to go to church today. What is our next thing, Diana? Yesterday was the only easy day. Correct. It is the Navy SEAL maxim that yesterday was the only easy day. Act such that you put a little bit more into it today for your adventure of your lifetime. And finally, the last one. Charlene, are you there for the last breadcrumb? I'm not sure where Charlene is, if she's begun her journey, probably. Let's see, where is Charlene? Where could Charlene be? Looks like she might have been at the gas station. No, living free. 16 minutes ago. Offline. Well, Charlene might almost be at work. 2 hours early. No, an hour and a half early. Congratulations, Charlene. And so we'll give you a break on that. So if you're still here, God isn't through with you yet. And with that, Diana, can we get an and cut? And cut. Great. Thank you, Diana. Hope all is well. Miss you. Looking forward to seeing you in May, I guess. And cut.